Murieron muchos braceros, si a Salinas y Chular.
It was a State Department program that started in 1942, and the men who participated made big contributions to the ag industry and the Southern Pacific Railroad in the U.S. Monterey County supervisors have now decided to declare the week of September 10th through the 16th as Bracero Workers History Recognition Week. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight for KION News at 10. The program, the Bracero program, it was dissolved after a tragedy in Chular on September 17th of 1963, where a freight train crashed into a bus that was carrying 32 braceros. They had just ended a 10-hour shift, and that moment shed light on their working conditions. Surviving braceros, some of them over 90 years old, were recognized by Monterey County supervisors. Sandy Santos reports.
Tuesday was emotional as Monterey County Board of Supervisors remembered one of the most tragic moments farm workers experienced in the Salinas Valley.
This memorial stands here 60 years later after a fatal crash that took the life of 32 braceros in Chular.
The braceros, as they were known, presented Mexico's cheap labor force. Through a treaty in 1942, these men entered the country temporarily to work the land. But the experience was not easy. The bracero tells KION that the only thing people value of the workers was their arms.
We were here to work, and it's not difficult, but it's exhausting when you're demanded to pick for hours, being bent over without breaks.
Monterey County also proclaimed this week as Bracero Week, which will be held annually beginning September 10.
Yeah, this is a historic first ever recognition for these bracero workers who during the 1940s to the 60s contributed so much to our nation's economy during a critical time. Their work has never been recognized, even though they did so much not only in agriculture but also in the railroad industry at that time.
So this history goes back to the Bracero program, an agreement between the U.S. and Mexico between 42 and 64. It was a labor agreement that was only supposed to last a couple of years, and lasted 22.
According to Ornelas, the work of the braceros increased the value of the agricultural business by millions of dollars. In Salinas, Sandy Santos, KION News Channel 46.
And descendants of the braceros are working with the academic system in the U.S. to get moments like these into the classrooms and the history books, reflecting on the past.